Welcome to Flourishing in Faith, the place where you can discover stories of hope, truth, and glory, as well as find life hacks to live your faith more fully. Hi, I'm Julie, a daughter of God, certified professional life coach, wife, and mother of four. After trying to do everything the wrong way, I've been overwhelmed by healing, joy, and freedom through Jesus and the gifts of grace He makes available to each and every one of us. My passion is to share what I've been given with others. I'm glad you're here. Let's begin. Have you ever given or sent someone a gift and then never heard back from them? Not that we give gifts to be recognized with a thank you, hopefully, but still maybe you've wondered, did that person even receive it? Did it make it to their house? Did it get lost in the mail? Well, that was me, only I was the one that didn't say thank you. One time, my awesome grandmother heard that I was homesick when I was away from home my first year in the dorms at college, and she sent me homemade giant chocolate chip cookies all the way from a different state. And she sent a ton, so I even had some to share. And she sent me this really nice card, handwritten card. And do you think I even so much as picked up the phone to call and thank her? Like a few days later, she called me and said, "Hey, Julie, did you get my package?" And she actually had to chide me for not thanking her right away. And she was totally right. Like, I cringed to think about it. I can't believe I didn't call her right away. But that's what I did. So how many days do I do that with God even now, where He blesses me and I don't thank Him? In 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, we hear from St. Paul. He says, "We urge you, admonish the idle, cheer the faint-hearted, support the weak, be patient with all. See that no one returns evil for evil. Rather, always seek what is good, both for each other and for all. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing." And here's the best part for today. He says, "In all circumstances, give thanks, for this is the will of God for you in Christ Jesus." So if Paul can do this, so can we. God struck Paul blind. God allowed Paul to be imprisoned, and Paul endured all kinds of hardship for his faith in Christ. And yet he says, in all circumstances, give thanks. So today, as we talk about gratitude, I do want to mention a short story here. Near my house, there's a Catholic youth summer camp, and they put on all kinds of retreats for people. It's called Damascus, and if you haven't ever been on a retreat, I highly recommend going. You don't have to be Catholic to go. Actually, the registration for the men's and women's retreats just opened up last week, so check it out at damascus.net. People come from all over the country to go to these retreats. They're very powerful. And there's this worship band there, and one of the former missionaries who worked there as a worship leader just had a huge hit record. You may have heard of it, called Counting My Blessings. You might want to check it out. His name is Seth Schluter. Sorry if I mispronounced that. It's spelled S-E-P-H. And it's a great song, Counting My Blessings, if you need an upbeat song to listen to on a jog or a road trip or something. If you ever feel stuck in prayer, or like you don't know where to begin, or you feel silly, like this is pointless, what am I supposed to say? He knows everything anyway. I know I've felt like that sometimes. I've always found it helpful to consider this. What if I woke up tomorrow with only the things I thanked God for today? So that's today's life hack. In all circumstances, give thanks. My dad used to always tell me, never quit on your worst day. And I think that's especially true with prayer. On our worst days, can we find something to give God thanks for? What homemade cookies did God send you that you never called and thanked Him for? So if you ever feel stuck in prayer and don't know where to begin, I just want to encourage you with that. Count some blessings, check out the song, maybe come to a retreat if you've never been. And don't be like me. Call and tell them thank you. Thank you for listening to Flourishing in Faith. You can learn more about this ministry, share prayer requests, send questions, or even share your own glory story by visiting lifewithchristisbeautiful.com. If you found this episode helpful and think others might too, please rate us and review us or share this with others. All right, lovelies. as Pope Francis says, please pray for me. I'll be praying for you. Thanks.